Hi, my lovely people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all, it's been a long morning. Let me just say, I've been having premieres, I've been editing, I've been trying to get everything taken care of. So I want to tell everybody welcome. I got a lot of content that I got to get out here on these streets so that I can be prepared for spring break that starts next week, right? We all know that spring break is here and it's going to be underway. Let me say hello to the people that are in here. Hello, Leanne. Hello, Brown Sugar. Hello, Fifi. Hello, Kay. Hello, everyone that is coming in. Honey, you know how we'll start this one off. Let's get our business out the way. Mm. Section 107 fair use allows us to talk about it. And that's what we are here to do. Baby, it is a lot going on these YouTube streets, and we need to get into it. But keep in mind, don't go out of your way to dislike anybody that we talk about in this live, because guess what? It is our opinion and our opinion only. Let's always repeat that again. This is our opinion only. So guess what? We can do and say as we please, baby. It is our amendment, okay? Now, we have a shout out. This is my first time doing some shout outs during the live, but yes, let's get it going. I see everybody coming in, so welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't really see my comments. I'm looking on my computer, but I see y'all. But I want to tell y'all something, okay? Raising the Williams is a bunch, right? It is a married family. They have 6 children. They are making memories with these children. They are over there and they are doing a lot of content. She is one that pushes out a lot of content. When I tell y'all that consistency is key, she is on it and she is doing it. I want you guys good to go on over, check them on out. Raising the Williams Bunch. When I tell you their channel is so cute. I mean, look at the little cartoons and everything. Please, please, please check her out. And then, of course, we have one more, okay? The Journey Journal. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I've been watching this channel ever since she asked me about the shout out. I want to let you guys know that her channel is really something special. She's trying to recover after finding out that her fiance is a predator. Yeah, I know y'all like, what? Is this like WTF? Yes. She's trying to recover from her fiance, okay, and the things they've been through and finding out that he was a predator. Her content is great. May, have a trigger warning, but I'll tell you what, go check her out. All of the channels that I give the shout out to, of course, everything is going to be in the description box below. And okay, on top of the description box below, it will be in the community post. I want you guys to go and check this out, okay? If you want the video e-guide, it's $25. You'll see me teaching you everything you need to know. Shout out in video, community post never goes away. It's $15. Honey, yeah, let's get on up out of here so we can start talking. When I tell y'all that is a lot to say in one thing, it is a lot to say in one wop. But everything is out of order. Everything is out of order. Let me go over here. Hello, April and Kat. Hello, Taylor. Hello, Marie. Hello, Miss Valerie Dean. Honey, we is back to back, right? We is having premieres and everything. So if you guys do not know, good morning, Sheena. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. If you guys do not know, we were just over in a premiere, I would say maybe like an hour ago. So if you were over there, welcome back. But we got to get this going, okay? This is a lot of stuff. We had a premiere. Go check it out. It goes into depth. But we were talking about these two fools. This is what we were talking about, okay? We had went over the fact that Mahogany came out here and she showed, hey, I filed for divorce. But like we say, what a strategic move to make, right? I filed for divorce. Big whoop, you filed for divorce. Big whoop. You filed for divorce because guess what? All of this stuff has come out, right? All of it has come out. The fact that the whole nanny situation of leaving your children. And I know I did a video, a premiere, and I want y'all to go back and watch that, but I have to talk about it really quick. The whole thing that this fellow was saying, from the nanny to renting cars to no lunch breaks to fake payroll, not being paid, that he had to go to court, that they owe him money, other people money, and the fact that they disappeared. They would disappear on their employees and then have someone text somebody named Kathy that never exists. Kathy is actually Mahogany. I mean, this gets really, really deep. His story gets really, really deep. This is the his name is Sunway Reviews. He gets so deep into this that it almost makes your skin crawl. But the main thing that stood out to me is the not paying people, right? The people who are helping you do everything that you need to have done. But it's also the fact that your nanny, right? The fella says that the nanny was calling back to back and that the nanny was overworked. She was tired, that they would disappear for hours. And then when they arrived home, they would never, ever, ever say anything to the nanny. No, sorry, no, thank you, no, hello. How are you? How were the day with the kids? They would just walk away and the nanny would leave. So that just lets me know that down in your core, you are having children, okay? You are having children for the fact of content. Because if I leave my child with anyone, okay, anyone, I'm not only going to be calling them to see how my child is doing and checking on my child, but I'm going to answer the phone. I mean, you don't know what can happen in a blink of an eye. And if you know you're overworking someone like a nanny, at this point, this woman could snap, right? We've seen littler things and crazier things make people snap and make people snap really quick. I mean, it just shows Mahogany in the light that I knew she was. The fact that he tells us, hey, she was pretty rude. She wasn't fun to work for. Who? I'm telling y'all, it makes my skin crawl. Did y'all hear about the lady giving that man 8 grand, never met him before online, and he laughed at her as soon as he got it? See, see, it's things like that that happen in the world, and then people don't want to answer their phone for their nanny. It is crazy. Good morning, fire goddess. Good morning. Good morning. But there is so much that we got to get to talking about. Where do we even start? I guess we could start here. We'll start here on a whole no thing. Baby, what was going on over there in Jasmine house yesterday? Holy moly, holy moly, skit show, right? What was going on over there? I mean, I'm going to tell y'all, I tried to watch her live. I tried to see, oh, you're at work. Well, have a good day at work and thank you for being in the bushes. I was trying to see exactly what was going on with Jasmine. And we know how Jasmine is. Good morning, DC. Good morning. We know, okay, we know how Jasmine is. Jasmine will click a live button numerous times to talk about nothing. But yesterday, when she clicked the live button and she was going to be arguing with Phil, the father of the Davis four, I was like, okay, is she really arguing with him or what's going on? Because as soon as she hit the live button, she goes and she starts doing this. Oh, well, guys, he disrespected me and I don't like this and I don't like that. And then she kept pushing the mute button. And it was like she was telling the kids, get your dad over here on this live. And then she kept saying, even when she, got off the live button, hey, you in here? You got something to say before I start talking about you? Who you welcome to being alive. So right then I knew this is probably some kind of skit, right? This is somebody, this is somebody really, really about to act and about to show their tail. Well, a lot of people will say, why would she do that? Number one, when she came out with all this Chris stuff, right? When she came out with all this Chris stuff, Jasmine was getting views that were a little bit higher, okay? She was getting a little, boost in her numbers. And it's faded away. It's faded away. Thank you so much, DC, for the super chat. Thank you very much. But it's faded away. Jasmine's views have went back down. Nobody wants to hear anything. It's just, a little weird. It's a little crazy. And so what's the next thing to do? Oh, let's say that I'm fighting with Phil. Let's make Phil get over here and let's make Phil get in the comments and say all this crazy stuff. There's two things I think about this, right? Number one, if you do a skit like this, why involve him to come over there? Just tell your side of the story and keep it pushing. The fact that he came in there and he was disrespecting your subscribers, I don't know if you watched it, but I will tell y'all, he was over there going off on subscribers. Subscribers was going off on him. He was calling them broke. He was talking about their body build. He was going below the belt. When someone comes into your live and they start disrespecting your subscribers, that's when it kind of crosses a bad path. That's when it really starts to go crazy and it starts to get wild. And she's over there trying to explain to us, right? And tell us, people who have common sense, that all of this drama started and all of these text messages because of a birthday party that she's supposed to be having for the twins. And she wants to film at the birthday party and she wants to do this and she wants to do that. And they're upset about it, right? They're telling her, we don't want you filming us. We don't want you talking about us. So if we don't want you doing that, then you pay for the birthday party, right? Then guess what? If you want to do all of this, then you take on the birthday party because we tired of paying for stuff. And like I said, when it comes to Jasmine, she gives me like one of the worst headaches because Jasmine creates more problems, right, in her life than she needs to. Some people create the problems, some people solve the problems. She is the create the problem. She's now sitting there on live and she's saying, "Oh, well, this is the text message I just got. Can you believe that Phil told everybody uh, I'm gonna not do the birthday party, and then goes off to whining and crying that he tells her, well, you ain't got no help. The only help you got, you're about to lose. Well, first off, he's their father. That's the one thing. He's their father. So anything that he does for his children, that's what he's supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do as a dad. We do know that as Jasmine was going through this fake, I'm depressed, I'm down, I'm sad moments, he has stepped up to be more of a father, and Hannah is being more of a stepmother to these children. But you don't cancel things and you don't take things away from your children because of their mother. That's a little bit absurd. That's a little bit crazy. That's a little bit out there. There is not too much I can say about these two. When they were in a relationship together, they were a mess. And when, okay, they're not in a relationship, they are a mess. This is a whole bunch of nothing. Jasmine, you can also tell when she's trying to write the story out because when she tries to write the story out, guess what she does? She'll go live back to back to back to back to back. And that's what she did. She said we are going live all day because she wanted the numbers. She wanted the storyline. Then once she gets off live, the thumbnail that she puts up, it really, really struck a nerve. And it let me know, guess what? Jasmine's full of it. She puts the text message up from Phil. She puts the picture up of Phil. And she goes to say, well, if you don't care, then I don't care. Girl, how many years had these children went without a birthday party? How many years have these children went without their dad? He was in prison, right? How many years have they put up with you and Chris fighting, arguing, and bickering? You don't act like their birthdays are special events. So now all of a sudden, because you're trying to prove something and you need to make a view, you care about their birthday? Girl, boo, bye, and ugh, ugh. Pamela says, hey, hey to all. Wait, he will have been in the picture for months now. Yeah, he has. Philip has been consistent, right? He's been more consistent since he's been with Hannah than anything. Philip has made sure that he has taken care of the children and he has, tried to make up for the time for when he was away to now. And Hannah has done a lot, making sure the girls' hair are done, throwing parties, and just trying to be the best stepmom that she can possibly be. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning. She's trying. At some point, when someone is trying, you try to give them a break. Good morning, Aries. How are you? You try to give them a break. But when it comes to Jasmine, you can't really give her a break because not even what a month ago, she didn't want to really be a mother. She didn't know what she was going to do. She was so distraught and she was so tired and worn out. Chris had just taken it all away from her, or in her words, he had taken it all away from her, right? She had nothing going on. It was sad, it was sick, and it was deranged. But now these workout videos aren't getting you where you want to be. These workout, I'm trying to be happy, I'm a single mother. Those videos aren't getting you where you want to be. But getting on here and beefing, beefing, that'll get you where you want to go. Yes. Well, thank you, Miss Fifi. Make sure you tip your host. Yes. But that will get you where you want to be. Beefing with your baby daddy, who, once again, Philip has a channel. People were telling him, hey, get out of here. Don't be disrespecting her subs. Don't be disrespecting her. You have a channel. Go live over there. He says, oh, it's not worth me going live to talk about this. Uh, uh. We need something new. I'm tired of seeing her. But, and see, thank you, Aries. That's how I am. I just said that. I can't watch Jasmine for too long. The way she talks, the way she explains anything, the way that she sits there and her skin looks, God forgive me, because I don't want to talk about nobody looks, but the way her skin looks, the just way she describes stuff and the way she acts so slow, I personally can't. That's why I don't react on her very much. Unless something really big happens, like yesterday, this was kind of big, right? I didn't care. I don't care what they're arguing about at this point. Was it all a skit? Yes, I believe so. I don't care what they're arguing about. I don't care what they're bickering about. My thing was, this girl is trying to build her channel, and she allowed him to come in and disrespect her subs. Like I mean, if y'all didn't watch it, like I said, he was down there, he was arguing with one lady, and he tells the lady, when the lady says, well, you're their daddy, you should do what you want to do. Nothing disrespectful was said to Philip. He tells this woman, shut up, you're broke. Shut up, I bet you're built like a basketball and a pop can or this and that. You probably look like the Chuck E. Cheese mouse. He's telling other people down there to shut up, to go home, don't be there. It was a mess. It was a mess. Good morning, Veronica. Good morning. It was a mess. And for you to not even stop what was going on, block him, and go on about your business and deal with it off camera, you liked the attention that Philip was giving you at that moment. You needed it. You asked him to come over there numerous times. You said, please come over here. Please dog me out. Please talk about me. Please do this. And when he did, you were more excited than ever. Then when that live ended, right? She hadn't had enough. Jasmine had not had enough. She went back live to talk about it more. Prime example, it was a skit. It was sad and it was sick. She basically begged him to stay on. Exactly. And you guys would think something was up with me, right? If I'm on live and I don't care who it is, okay, gets on here and they're typing in the chat, right? And they're going off and they're talking about my subs. They're pointing certain people out. They're talking about how they probably look, the money they have. And these are people you don't know. So if you did that in my chat, you're going to get cussed out and you're going to get blocked, right? I don't care who you are, where you came from, and what you thought you were doing. So the fact that this is a man that you can contact off screen. This is a man that you can contact one on one, go to his house. You can do whatever because that's the father of your children. Okay. He was going to have to come and pick those children up later on. You could have handled that off screen. You wanted him on there and you begged him to be on there because you wanted those views. You seen those numbers coming up. And if it was such a big disagreement or argument like Philip and her was going back and forth, then guess what? He has his own channel. Like I said, tell him to take that drama over there. He has quite a few subscribers. They would surely sit there. He could make him a little money. So why not? Why not? Uh-huh. Yes, she did exactly that. She's a flip-flopper, desperate for men. Desperate for attention is what it is. Sorry, I had to take a drink of my beverage. She's so desperate for attention. And she has this rescue me woman mentality. And I don't like that in any woman. I don't care if it's on the internet. I don't care if it's in real life. I don't hang around these kind of people because I don't like it. Okay. I don't like a rescue me mentality. I don't like someone saying, please, please, please rescue me. Look at me. Do this, do that. And everything she's doing right now is attention based. She wants Chris to feel sorry for her. She wants to have a reason to be stressed out. She wants to have a reason to get on camera and say she's depressed. And that's it. That's all. I heard him and Hannah aren't even together anymore. Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. If they aren't, then he better get over on that channel and get to pumping out some content, right? Jazz might be trying to get that old thing back. And that's the thing. With her, you never know. If they're not together, wouldn't that be a showstopper if her and Philip pop back up together? Oh, now they're going to raise legendary. Oh, wouldn't that get Chris in a noodle? Because him and Chris do not get along. So wouldn't that get Chris just to going to say, oh, well, guess what? Me and Philip, we're back. Okay. We're going to get it together. We're going to do this and we're going to do that. Oh, what a way to get Chris back, right? What a way to get Chris back. Let's look at the comments. Do you think she's messing with Philip again on the side, being his doormat? I never put anything past Jasmine. Absolutely could be. Absolutely might be. I don't put anything past Jasmine for real. Like I said, she has that woe is me victim mentality. She doesn't want to stand on her own 2 feet and she doesn't want to get anything going for herself. So who? It could be anything, right? Very low self-esteem. Peach working backwards. Just imagine if Wood spilled the tea. Exactly, Kathy. Exactly. Let's go into that really quick. Because y'all, I think I might be catching a cold or something, but I wanted to come and talk to y'all for about 30 or so minutes. So let's switch that up, okay? We'll switch it up and we'll start talking a little bit about what is going on over here with Old Peach, right? We'll start talking about it because it's crazy. It's delusional. It is almost borderline crazy, psychotic. I'm going to teach you how to be and I'm going to teach you what to think. A lot of people under the video I did, right? I see what you said, Miss Sharp. Wood can break the YouTube. Break it, snap it, knock it down. I've always said that it is a possibility that the older that these kids get, they may, okay, come back and say something about Peach and make their own channel. Teaching some people how to do content creating can backfire because then they know the way to blast you and get their channel off top, you know? Uh-huh. It's something. I seen an old video of her and Philip when they were together. He was embarrassing her on the internet, talking about her box was smelly. Oh God. Oh my God. Well, I will tell y'all something else. When it comes to Philip and Jasmine's relationship, I have told you guys, when that man got on there and that man told everybody, okay, that he makes his living off of doing what were those called? Studies and research studies, that he lets people test medicine on him. Right then and there I knew. Right then and there I knew that something was really off. And then the way he treated his children, I mean, My Shabby Life has put that all out. It is crazy and it is disgusting. It is disgusting. Okay. Wood needs to tell her that Jericho noodles on her head ain't giving. He's the only one to listen to. Y'all, I can't even read that without laughing. This is the thing. The video I made about her hair, someone had came in the comments and they were like, "Oh, she's not giving out content, so you guys are talking about hair." Well, it wasn't the point of the hair, right? This is how some people don't listen to a message of a live or don't listen to the message of something like that. It had nothing to do whatsoever with her hair. If you're a woman and you're going to get out here, I try to steer away from like looks and demeaning people unless they do something that, like we know Peach will put something on that looks crazy. But my whole thing is any woman in the world should think that they the ish, right? They should be their best fan. They should think that they the greatest. They should think that they the wildest. They should think that they are everything. But in the moment of thinking that you are everything and thinking that you the bomb, you don't have to put other people down. You don't have to do that. One thing that Peach will do is, "Hey y'all, look at my hair." Okay, look at your hair. You like your hair this way. You think it looks good. I personally don't, but to each their own. Beauty is an eye of the beholder. But she don't just say that. Look at my hair. I got more hair than your grandmammy, your mama, your sister, your cousin, your daddy, and I got a husband. That's how she does it. She gives her own self a compliment, but then has to put 10 or 11 people down to give her own self the compliment. Uh-huh. To give her own self the compliment, she has to. Okay? She has to. It's the color. I hate it. My thing is, if you're going to be natural, then be natural. Be all the way natural. Be natural from the hair color, be natural from the hairstyle, but do it however you want, but don't always put people down or put people in your mess when you have to do it. I mean, you could have got on here and did a hair tutorial. And I'm going to tell y'all now, I really personally believe, right, that when Peach took that picture sitting on the bed with her hair looking all wet, looking all scraggly, she thought it was going to be a hit, looking all like, she had went and put all kinds of baby oil and Vaseline across her face. She thought it was going to be a hit. Once it was negative, she didn't care. She kept on doing it. That hair is a mess. And I mean, that's just it. She has a decent curl pattern, but she hasn't taken care of it. She's fried it, she's dyed it, and she laid it to the side. If your hair, yes, please like on your way in. If your hair is just decent hair, it isn't going to take a pile of oil and water to make it curly. And then as soon as it dries, boom, boom, boom. As soon as it dries, it just looks like she stuck her hand in the socket. What happens to the curl pattern? What happens to the way it looks? I mean, It's a lot of questions, right? We got a lot of questions. Storm, did you see Sky Section 8 video? Baby, not you type, baby. Let me tell y'all something. I watch Sky's World, right? I watch Sky's World, and I will not lie to y'all. I just am appalled by her videos, but I've never reacted on her. I was watching her on Instagram, sweeping up roaches and everything else, and it about made my skin crawl. I didn't even know where to start with that, with the reaction. I really didn't. But I do watch her. Yes, I do. I've seen it. It's a mess. Hello, Storm. Hello, Cheryl. Peach has lost touch with people. They are over her BS. And a lot of it, I will tell you, I think a lot of it too is that not only she lost touch with people, people come in my comments and say she's not posting because she's trying to give reactors dust. Peach is not posting because she has nothing to post. If you were taking, good morning, Crystal. No problem. Thank you for supporting me and getting a shout out. That is Crystal. Okay. If you guys did not subscribe to her yesterday, go ahead and click right there and please do so. But Peach, yeah, I don't believe that she's not putting out content because she's worried about reactions. I think she's not putting out content because she doesn't have any content. That content is just old, dusty, and it's not doing anything. If you were trying to not give reactors anything, then you wouldn't post at all. Period. If you weren't, if you were done with it, you'd be done with it. It's the fact that she's trying to post over on Wood's page and make Wood be a realtor and make Wood be a cook and make Wood say he's clean and do all these family videos. We know it's you, Peach. Peach, we know that you're running his channel. Good morning, Houston's from Homes. Good morning, Houston Homes for Sale. Good morning. We know that it's you posting. We know that it's you putting out this content. We also know that it is you who is trying to push his channel to be something because you don't have enough nerve or gall to put it on your own channel. She's putting her time into her son's channel and into Wood's channel because, let's be honest, her channel is to the point where everybody knows her BS. Everybody knows what she's doing. And it's a little bit rough and it's a little bit ridiculous. So why not go to other platforms where they really don't know me like that and post over there and bring in money? It has nothing to do what people think it is. She's just trying to lay low because she's trying to make us think that she's selling all these classes. And to speak about that, very, very quickly. These classes, I made the video yesterday, okay? And we were talking about the things that she's offering in these classes. And I've always thought you have to she said you have to take an assessment to be in her class. She said that you have to do a one-on-one, answer questions right, do the assessment right. And my whole thing is, and she's out here telling people, I'm going to change your life, right? This really sounds like something that you would do at, one of those conventions. Ooh, we're going to change your life. We're going to help you stop smoking. We're going to do this. We're going to do that you would take at some little hotel lobby. And it to me, it really does. It crosses the line of, hey, are you really going to be responsible for the damage that you could possibly do to someone's life or the advice that you give them? And it also crosses the line of, how dare you? You should be having to take, if you're going to give anybody some things like this and advice like this, maybe it should be some classes that you need to take, okay? Maybe it's some therapy you need to take. You can't say for once that you had any good advice from anywhere other than a book that you read, okay? All these affirmations and things like that, you're now starting to kind of, to me, teeter on maybe some mental health issues people may have, some advice they may take and go too far with, and you crossing the line of, hey, take this test. If you match up, then I'll tell you how to change your life. It kind of balances. Are you a life coach? Because if so, you need to have some education with that. Are you a therapist? You need a lot of education to do that. Or are you just a content creator? It's a difference if you make a class and you tell somebody your testimony and they take from your testimony, hey, I did X, Y, and Z to save my marriage. This is what I've been through in my marriage. This is what I've been through as a mother. That's different. But to me, it's borderline getting a little bit too crazy, okay? Doesn't she have an English degree? Absolutely not. As she says, she don't believe in all of that. I believe Peach is into that black magic stuff. I don't know what she's into, but it to me is it's really, like I said, I'm on the verge. I'm on the verge of this could be really bad to some people who can't handle having advice like that. And then the fact that you have to take assessments and meet with her, then you have to pay her $200. It's just, it's really, I'm telling y'all, it's really getting close. Brown Sugar says, you couldn't pay me to watch that liar and manipulator. Exactly. Exactly. AG would be on her like hotcakes. Copywriter content. I want her to do it. Yeah, I'm just trying to say. I've seen people in the comments saying, "Hey, you guys, I'm a therapist and I'm a life coach, and this is what you have to have." And you're borderline on telling people. Once you make certain statements, let me just say this because I'm fumbling over my words. Good morning, Rebecca. The reason I stumble over my words because I try not to say anything to get my own self in trouble. So let's say allegedly. But when you teeter on certain words like, I'm going to change your life, if you teeter on words of, I'm going to make your life better, I'm going to give you the tools you need to make your life better, I'm going to show you ways to make your life better, I'm going to tell you this and I'm going to tell you that, that's something that a therapist would say to you. Assessment is something you would take with a therapist or a life coach so they can see what level you are on and where they need to come with you and help you at. Not a content creator at all. Shouldn't the assessment come before paying for the course? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But the way she says it is, you got to pay me and then I'll let you into this one on one and do the assessment. It's crazy. Yeah, she's in Magic Millions in the round. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, I sure did too. I thought you would have to have a degree. I did too. I mean, this is crazy. Whew, it is crazy. It is, it's something else. But I wanted to come out here. But Rebecca says, my question is, how is she going to teach anyone about changing life when her life and household is straight up a mess? And that's my thing too. It's like, I haven't seen anything personally other than I'm clean, I'm clean, I'm clean, I'm clean that proves anything. You redecorated your house. That's what, that's it. That's it. Good morning, Miss Street. Does she have an NPI? No, she has nothing. She barely has high school. Okay. She tells her children and tells us she doesn't believe in things like that. That's why she don't care if her children graduate. So, like she said, she's a self-taught millionaire. Everything is self-taught. Ugh, ugh, ugh. It is so nuts. I'm telling y'all. But I just seriously wanted to come live for about 30 minutes, straighten up some of this content, let you guys know exactly what was going on and how it was going. My profession, if you are not in medical advice or trained, you better not take blood pressure of a person. See, some things, like I said, just teeter on what's right and what's wrong. Yeah, she's taking in very vulnerable people. Exactly. And if you're so gullible that you're willing to do this, maybe your mental health ain't right. So maybe you're telling someone who's on the verge of doing something else, something that's not right, and then it leads off into something deeper. It really could. It really could. But I hate to end so abruptly. I just wanted to get on here. I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to straighten some things up. I thank you guys for being here. I have a lot to get done. And I want you guys to know that I love you. Hello, Ambrio Nicole. Girl, you was over there doing your things. I want you guys to have a wonderful day. I thank you guys for being here. I wanted to stop in and talk to you guys, and that's what I did. So I will see you guys in the next one. I'll be uploading all day. Go check out the premiere from earlier. Go subscribe to all the shout out channels, and I will see you guys on the YouTube streets.